I feel the need for speed. Yeah.
To hit that subscribe button. We're just saying. But welcome back, everyone. Storm here.
Mom here.
Kimmy here.
We're a family that loves watching content together. Thanks to all of you. Right. I mean, over the years, you have asked us to watch all the shows we've been watching, all the movies we've seen. We did see Top Gun Blind on our channel a while ago, so you could check that out as well. We enjoyed the first movie, and we've been hyped to see Maverick. We've been wanting to watch Top Gun Maverick.
Yeah,
here we are.
Quite a few years later.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and we've been watching a lot of Tom Cruise stuff lately. You know, we've been watching Mission Impossible, which is awesome, and amongst other things, but that's like the main one we've been into lately.
Right, yeah.
So we're going to be watching on Amazon today. Great. Shall we get into it?
Yeah.
Yes, let's do it.
Let's fly.
Nice.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's it. Can we eject?
Maverick.
And he's going way too fast, too, so...
Yeah.
He's just going to walk in like that? That's great.
I ejected here. Where am I?
Where am I?
Earth.
I love that. That is a good question. Like, where am I right now? He's going so fast.
That's a good answer, too.
Oh, boy.
Or the kid.
Much appreciated, pal.
What? Oh, he's going to play
Oh,
the piano.
just like Daddy. She gets it.
Show me what you're made of.
Good intro.
Yeah.
That's right.
Holy crap!
Oh, that's gracious.
Come on, let's get it over with.
Fights on!
Whoa.
Wow, that's so dangerous.
Altitude.
Lower.
Strategy is
come on.
about
No, you're way too
No,
low.
no.
What's your move?
Altitude.
Oh, come on.
Don't.
Altitude.
Whoa!
No way.
That's a kill. Knock it off.
I love it gets you. It so it cracks me up sometimes.
Now you're in the Navy.
You're all dismissed. Admiral?
Rooster's still angry with me about what I did. I thought eventually he would understand why. Don't ask me to send him. Send me. I'm not a teacher, Ice. I'm a fighter pilot. Either way, I could lose him forever. The Navy needs Maverick. The kid needs Maverick. Who's the better pilot? You or me? This is a nice moment. Let's not ruin it.
Where's everybody? I did volleyball last time.
Calling him an old man, but he still looks really good.
Yeah.
Every available minute matters.
Yes, sir.
So why are we out here playing games?
You said to create a team, sir. There's your team.
He's like, all right, wait a minute. Am I supposed to be in it?
You have the door open.
Oh, yes, I was
Hey.
gonna wonder.
You know what that means. Uh-oh, motorcycles
I
outside.
thought you were staying at Karen's tonight.
Whoops.
Go on, get out of here.
Ooh,
Don't
tall.
push him out.
Oh, I totally thought he was going to fall.
We know he's strong and he would resist it, but...
Oh, God.
Precise coordination of these aircraft is essential to both the mission's success and your survival. As you know, the plant rests between two mountains. You'll be pulling so hard you'll weigh close to 2,000 pounds.
Oh my.
Crushing your spine. Your lungs imploding like an elephant is sitting on your chest.
Holy crap.
Coffin corner.
Can
Can he get out?
gonna
He's
pass
gonna
out.
Oh, yeah. Look,
Oh
gonna-
no.
Wake up, baby.
No.
Honey, he's
Come
making
on,
noise.
please.
Come on,
Wake
he's
up,
gonna say,
wake up,
holy
wake up.
crap!
Oh,
Here we
yes, here
go.
we go. Whoa, he's just,
He'll make it, please. Make it. Yeah.
whoa. Yeah.
What the hell?
Oh no.
Holy sh...
No, no. Oh, no, she's going down.
Oh my god.
Shit.
Oh my God.
Oh shit.
God.
No!
No,
No, no, no, no, no.
No,
Come
no.
on, can you eject?
No, my
You
God.
guys can't get out? No! Get out!
Eject, eject.
Eject!
And no, and at the same thing with the.
She's not gonna! Okay, good.
Oh, my God. Just
Holy-
in time.
Wow.
Who the hell is that?
Whoa. I wonder.
He's gonna show
Time
him
to target,
what
2
does need
minutes,
to be done.
15 seconds.
2:15, that's impossible.
File attack point.
It's like no room for error.
He's like, okay, I got it. I'm intrigued.
Well, hopefully he
How
won't pass
close
out.
he is, my
Oh
god.
God, please just don't let him go.
You gotta hit the target.
Holy God, look at how low he is!
Oh, yeah.
That's insane.
2, 1.
Whoa. Whoa.
Got it!
Got it, yeah.
Like, holy shit!
Whoa.
10 G's.
Wow.
I just want to say,
Oh. Thanks.
You got this.
God.
I don't like that look, man.
Knows you very
Yeah,
well.
right? Yes, it's-
Tell her what I got.
that's right.
Go.
Dagger attack.
Tomahawk's airborne. Tomahawk impact in 3, 2.
Here we go. Game on.
Impact.
Okay, the
Enemy
whole
runway
runway's
is
done.
destroyed.
Freaking bridge.
Whoa.
Wow. Oh.
Yes.
Now it took so long. It's like,
Jesus, Rooster, not that fast.
come on, you can do it.
Excellent.
Come on, Bob. No, Bob. Bob, don't.
Bob,
Wake
Bob,
up,
Bob,
baby.
Bob.
No.
Don't faint. He's fading out.
No.
You got it.
Maybe it'll wake him up.
No.
Okay, yeah. Great job.
Yes.
Okay.
Thank God.
Get
Now I have
home
to get
safe.
everyone out of there safe. Come
Get the
on.
hell home
Yeah,
safe.
fine.
Smoke in the air, smoke in the air.
Whoa. Breaking it.
Whoa.
Did it shoot him? Oh no.
Holy God. It's a miracle they get out. More.
Wow.
No, Bruce. No, Bruce.
Whoa.
Was that Maverick?
Oh, no.
No.
Is he gonna die in this one?
He's gonna go again.
Yeah.
Never lost the
Acknowledge it,
man.
honey.
Rooster, those
You have
bandits are
to.
closing. We can't go back.
You can't.
Thank God, he's in one piece right now.
Oh,
Fred, I see him. Whoa!
Our guys took him down.
They
They
Came back.
Yeah, good. You all right?
Oh my God.
What the hell? What are you
Okay.
doing here? It's good to see you.
Give a
Good to
hug.
see you too.
Holy crap.
Yeah, run, run.
Yeah, because everyone's running anyway, so they can't really see you.
Right,
It's like old
Get
school.
the hell out of there.
And hopefully the wings will get hit. Might lose the wheels. Yeah.
We're not gonna need this landing.
It's like an older plane on top of everything else to go against these better planes.
What we did this too. Holy.
Wow, got one down.
Yeah. Whoa.
Splash one!
Come on.
Oh, wow.
Miss it.
Whoa, look how good he is.
Damn.
Wow.
Whoa, just missed it. Whoa.
What was that?
Whoop.
He's going right behind you.
Whoa.
Yeah. Woo. Woo. Now get out of there,
There's nobody
seriously.
else who good.
Damn it! We're out of
Nothing.
Oh,
So yes, he
Now what?
Oh, come on. He's going to really die like this.
There.
Oh, they're
He
broken.
can't do it.
broken.
Dig!
Damn it.
Maybe he'll pass out. Nope.
Oh,
Hangman? Come on.
It's
who
gotta
was
be
that?
him.
Yeah, I was going to say, where's Hangman?
Good afternoon, ladies and
Good,
gentlemen.
yeah.
Your savior speaking.
I was wondering where. Okay.
Look good. I am good, Rooster. Very good.
All right, we'll take that
I
now.
was wondering where he was.
That's
Good.
great. He's like, remember that? What did the first movie?
Yeah, he
goes
goes so
softly over
close.
his head.
Oh, similar
Like
to
Ice
the
and
ending.
Maverick,
The
yeah.
last one.
That's right.
Sir,
Oh, goodness. There's Penny.
Nice car.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Wow.
I love the endings like this where it's just beautiful and you just have the scrolling
That's right.
text go up and
Yeah.
Wow.
it's like how old movies
Ooh.
usually do it.
That's right.
That's
And
right.
it's
God.
such a great ending. No one died in that mission.
Well, thank
That
goodness.
is amazing.
Beautiful
They
ending.
weren't caught.
It was stressful.
Wow.
Oh,
They escaped.
Woo.
That
I
was
sure do.
incredible.
I couldn't believe it.
Emotions running high.
Yeah,
That was
that's for
wonderful.
Sure, yeah. Wow.
Yee.
Oh, God. Whoa.
In memory of Tony Scott. That was wonderfully done.
Oh, that was
Wasn't
really
it?
good.
That
My
was
gosh.
great.
That was wonderful.
Everything
Yeah.
about it. I
Go back
mean,
to
Yes.
original.
I actually went in with high expectations for this too. So,
Yeah.
Very
it was-
intense.
yeah.
It was right
Very
up
good.
there. It was
Very
great.
intense, yeah.
Mhm.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean,
For him to go from a teacher not wanting that,
That's right.
just fighting it
That's
every
right,
step
yeah.
of the way,
That's for sure.
and for him to be team leader at the end, that was great.
It was
That's
really
what he
great.
wanted to
yeah,
do.
that's what he
He's
was
born to
meant
do.
to do. Like he
Mhm.
knew, he felt it, and he was so good in that position that he didn't want to be upgraded. He didn't want to change positions. So to be in it again and being the leader, like that was pretty cool to see. And I really thought that for a moment when he got shot down, I'm like, holy crap, maybe this will be the end for him and they're gonna kill him
yeah.
off. And I was
No.
really upset in that moment because that can absolutely happen. But I'm like, you can't kill Maverick. It's
I
like,
know, and then Rooster's
That's
gonna
right.
feel
Named
so
after him.
bad.
That's right,
He
yeah.
feels terrible because he wanted to say something to him, and he said, "Oh, we'll talk later."
Yeah, and
Yeah.
so that would have been open and no closure there. And when Maverick mentioned before to Rooster that, well, you haven't lost the wingman yet, but the longer you're in this, you will eventually.
That's right,
So
yeah.
for him to say that, and then when he got shot down, it was like, holy crap, maybe, yeah, so this is coming around full circle, so he's going to experience the loss and realize that,
Yeah.
even though he was blaming, Maverick for his father's death in a way,
And he was blaming him for
pulling the papers.
pulling him
Yeah,
out of the Naval
definitely.
Academy, and it really wasn't. He was just doing what his mom
Mom said,
wanted
yeah.
him to do,
Yeah,
and
and
honoring her wishes. And
Yeah.
and not telling him that.
which
That's for sure.
makes him seem more like the hero, which I can understand,
Yeah.
and he still physically pulled the paper, so
Yes,
it is on
he didn't think
him.
he was ready,
But
yeah.
he still, he could have took the blame off him partially because he could have blamed his mom for it. And I am happy he didn't do that.
so,
Yes,
so
and
it
he
makes
did
him look like the better person.
Yeah, and
all
he
around.
did say, "I truly didn't think he was ready." Back
Yeah.
then too.
That's
So
good.
Yeah, and I agree completely with Maverick, but at the same time, I'm like, it's not really your call because he's an adult. But I am happy on how everything worked out. It was sad to see Rooster combating, or just like really angry at Maverick. We didn't know exactly why until we heard with the papers, and but I was so excited because I was kind of wondering when we first started watching. I'm like, wow, this is like many years later that I'm like, are we going to see, Goose's son in this?
And I thought we would at least see Goose's wife, but we found out that she died.
I know. Yeah.
And I felt bad that when Ice died,
yeah, me too.
Cyclone just pulled him right out from under this, and now you're done. You're not going to be the instructor anymore. I'm taking over. And he just took that right from under him just because Ice couldn't protect him anymore, so to speak. So, but it came back full circle. He's like, we had a chat with Penny, and she says, you have to do something about this. You don't have Ice anymore. You've got to do it. And that's when he made the mission possible by doing that.
Good.
And he won them back.
Yeah, I mean, and he was always about taking chances, and he's always lived his life that way. And in this scenario, it really helped because otherwise this whole mission would have failed. So he had to prove to them that it is possible. And even though he had the respect of most of them, it still seemed dreadful. And to see him in action and to show that it could be pulled off was huge. And that also gave them that mindset of, okay, let's focus, we can do this.
Exactly. And for Cyclone to say, no, we have to do just the opposite, go slower, yada, yada, and everyone's questioning. They're like, oh my God.
Yeah, and actually because they listened to Maverick before. And it's true. I mean, this is what you're up against, and it is the impossible. So impossible mission. Mission impossible.
I know. That's all I was thinking when he was actually doing it. I'm like, this is crazy.
Yeah. This was very good. I mean, the emotions in this one. I mean, the other one's dated, and I don't mean any offense by that whatsoever. Because
it's great.
Yeah, because I didn't grow up with that movie. I never saw it until, a few months back, and I'm so happy we did watch the first one. And I know people who grew up with it and seen it many times and loved it because we enjoyed it a lot too. It's different, so my perspective on this movie might be different, but most likely, but I really enjoyed this one more than the first one. Like, the first one was amazing, but this one, it was with the updated special effects. Even then though, the flying was just so incredible in that movie in the first one, but this one, it was even more intense. There were more dangers, I felt like, and more drastic measures. I mean, I can't even really compare.
The mission was very impossible, and they
and
the first guy, the first admiral was saying, drones are going to be the drone planes are going to be the new thing. You're antiquated. I'm going to send you over to.
You're inadequate.
You're very lucky because Ice wants you over to Top Gun. So he's like, and that is true. You need the pilots. You need them.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
And he proved that.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah.
And it's just amazing that he pulled it off.
I love seeing that too. So they had not only older, outdated planes, but then he had an even older one on top of that. And he was able to go against these very high-tech planes, and it's about the pilot. So it was cute. I love, I know some people might say it's cheesy, but I really enjoy that a lot when Rooster was repeating back what Maverick was saying to him. And, it's about the pilot. You can do this. It's about feeling it or whatever he said. And I love that. So we had to keep repeating it back to Maverick to really listen to it. And, for him to go on this mission, holy crap, if Goose, if his son died, if Rooster died, that would have been absolutely tragic because Maverick would not come back from that. It's you gotta let go, but to what means? I mean, it's your best friend, and you have to, in order to live your life, let go. But I can't even imagine how hard that is.
And it's in a second you have.
And if he loses his son on his watch on top of that, I'm like, I don't know.
I know. And when he was shot down, when Maverick was shot down, I'm like, well, it's horrible that he was shot down, but it almost seems fitting that he saved Rooster, you know, and he protected him. And
Yeah,
then
so they could
when
have ended
Rooster
it like
came
that.
back, you know, and saved him,
That's
and then when they were fighting, you know, they were arguing.
Yeah.
Okay, you're good, and they start arguing in the forest. I was like, this is so funny because they love each other so much, but you know,
Okay,
they
yeah.
have to, you know, they have to let it out. They have to let it out.
Yeah.
And it was great.
And
It was,
Hangman saved him too.
that's right.
I know, I was waiting for him to do something because I knew he wasn't
He was
on
dying
that
to do
mission at that
something,
point,
yeah.
but yeah, he was dying to do something, and I'm like, here, like, he was so cocky the whole time,
Yeah,
and
he
I'm
was
like,
like
he has to
he
do
was like a
something to
Maverick
kinda-
back in the day.
That's
Yeah,
right.
and he's like,
to me.
I'm like, he has to redeem himself somewhat, you know, because he's been kind of a jerk to everyone
Yeah.
else and just like not being a
Especially
team
this
player.
one,
And
yeah.
in this case, he still stayed the same. And I'm glad it wasn't like mainly focused on him either. Like he
Yeah.
had his main parts,
Yeah.
but it wasn't like a lot of parts. And
Right,
you know,
like
Exactly,
it
yeah.
wasn't like Ice and Maverick back in the day. Where
Yeah,
they
it
were
wasn't like that
constantly
again.
Butting
Yeah.
heads.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so I really like him saving the day at the end. So when Maverick first went down, and I was in shock, I'm like, there's no way they're going to kill him off. I was thinking, holy crap, this is probably how they're going to end it. Or maybe everyone's going to go back to the ship, and Maverick will somehow get to the shore and be able to communicate with them to save him. But I'm like, that's going to take too long. Like, how the heck is that even going to happen? So I thought they were going to end it somewhere around there. But for Rooster to go back, even though he was already thinking that, and people were like, don't do it or whatever.
Yeah, and
I
he
was
was
like, he won't
ordered
do
not
it. He
to.
won't go. He won't go back. And no, he felt it. He went against like just exactly like
That's right.
Maverick. And so I was kind of mad at him for doing that, but he did save him as well. And then I did like it after that. Like when they met up and then they're kind of fighting like, yeah, okay, you know. And then they had some bonding time, like trying to survive.
Yeah, they
Very
had
good.
bonding time, especially down getting that plane.
Oh,
Oh,
that
my
fucking
God.
plane.
I was like,
Oh,
what are you
no.
guys thinking? They're going to catch you.
Yeah.
That was taking
That
a
was
huge
something
chance.
else,
But you
yeah.
know what? They're dead anyway if they capture them. So you might as well
sure.
just go for it.
I thought this was a solid story. Right from the start, we had a premise, we had a mission, like this is what you have to do. You have to take out this air facility, this one airfield, and you know, so that was the focus the entire time, and we were able to be like, okay, this is what we're motivated, this is what we have to do, and then we just got to focus on the characters, the teamwork, and the emotions mixed in with everybody,
definitely, yeah.
and we really
Something
focused a
else.
lot of Maverick and Rooster, which, you know, was a great way to
good.
tell this story, because
It
we
was.
loved Goose in the first one,
We sure did.
Yeah.
so I'm glad that his son was in this one.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and he still has
yeah.
that. He still has part of Dad in him so much, right?
I
down
know,
to
like
the piano
talking to
playing
him and like, okay, tell him
Yeah.
what to do, and even Maverick
Yeah.
doing that as well. But yeah, like just feeling the pilots and what they go through, I can't even imagine. Like this whole time I'm watching this, I'm
It's
like,
elite
Yeah.
team. I mean, the best of the
Wow,
best.
yeah.
yeah, and even
Definitely.
then, Maverick saying, you know, they know they're the best, and it makes you kind of high on that, where you're not thinking straight sometimes, or you can let your guard down too, because, you know, you don't think that you could be beaten. I don't know, but
yeah,
it's cool
definitely.
that Maverick's point also was like, you got to push the limits, because, you know, knowing the rules
Definitely, yeah.
isn't going to save you here. But I'm glad that he was able to not beat them down, but to show them, like, to break them out of that,
Yeah.
you know, tunnel vision of we're the
That's
best
right.
and that's it, you know, there's no breaking any rules, we just do what we're supposed to do. Although here, you know, Hangman kept doing his own thing and leaving everyone behind when you're not supposed to leave your wingman.
That's
But
right.
I think they all learned
Oh,
at the
I tell
end.
ya.
They did a great job, they were successful, there was no room for error, which was terrifying.
Right.
There isn't.
When they,
I mean,
when they blacked out a few times, I said, boy, I hope they wake back up again.
Yeah, I know, right?
They
Yeah.
have to do that.
Yeah, because we were
it's
we had a couple
physically challenging.
iffy
It's
moments.
tremendously
10
physically
Gs.
challenging.
Wow.
And whatever they called that zone, the coffin zone, you know, like
Coffin corner or something.
yeah, when I said coffin, right? I didn't say coffee, did I? I hope I didn't. Sorry if I did. Oh my god. But like, you know, when they were in that zone, it's like you're going through all these dangers already, and there's any error you're going to fail this mission, and everyone's relying on everyone else, you know.
Sure.
And then not only do you have to stay awake during those 10 Gs or whatever, like now you have to react immediately to these missiles coming at you, and there's a ton of them.
Wow, sure.
Yeah, I loved it. The action was just incredible in this. I was like, holy freaking crap, what are we getting into? I knew the ending was going to be insane when they finally got to this airfield, but I thought, like, I didn't think it was going to be this crazy, and I thought it was really well done.
It was fantastic. It all depended on how many bandits were up in the air while they were taking down that strip. So
yeah, and Maverick got in trouble for that one, but that was like his first time teaching them or something. He kind of went off course and just challenged them. He goes, okay, bandit coming your way, what are you going to do? Because not only do you have to do this course, but things are going to happen.
You have to go very low.
You have to go very low, but you have to react to, you know, other obstacles that are going to happen.
Exactly.
And you know, he got yelled at for it, but it proves like that's what happened too. So. But they all did great.
Ooh.
Woo! Very good. And the music, the feel, even the look had similarities to the old
theme
movie.
song. I loved it.
Yeah, that was great. You know, it just pulls you right back in. And
Danger Zone.
Wow.
yeah, and I think it had a lot of similarities to the first movie, but I do still feel like this movie did have its own story. Like, it wasn't a copy or anything.
No,
like,
I mean, they had
really
a couple of times where they had to, you know,
for
he was
nostalgic
trying to,
reasons.
Yes,
I felt like they were
did
having characters that did similar things in the
the
first
game
one.
on the beach, you know, was
That's
similar
right.
to the volleyball
Yeah, just a
game.
callback,
and,
you know.
And
I
the
enjoyed that.
motorcycle, you know, and bringing
I
Penny
enjoyed that
home.
though, because it's like it shows
It
a lot of
was.
love was put into this,
Yes.
and
It
that's
was,
huge.
Especially
you know?
at the bar, you know, Maverick's looking at the guys, you know,
right, yeah.
playing around and playing darts and stuff like that. Was him
Yeah.
back in the day.
Yeah.
And I'm sad Charlie wasn't in this. I don't remember if they mentioned Charlie at all, but
I don't think so.
maybe they couldn't get her for this movie or something. But you know, with Penny, we didn't see her in the first movie, but I think they mentioned her or something at one point. And she was like an old flame of his, or a one night stand or something, because he was such a womanizer.
Yeah.
Remember in the first one, and
Yeah, he's a
found
ladies'
love,
man.
yeah, ladies' man. But you know, Tom Cruise looks freaking amazing
Doesn't he?
still. Holy crap, he like barely aged. And how old was the other one? This came out in 2022 this year, and it's just wow.
years
Yeah, he looks
later.
awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, phenomenal acting. I just really loved
Yes.
it.
Very good.
Fantastic. I loved it too.
Thumbs up.
Yeah, so guys, let us know what you thought of this movie, any Easter eggs that we missed, or nostalgic things that you really enjoyed about this one. Let us know. If you want to watch our full reaction, check the links out below. You can see a ton of movies and shows that we have seen. And please subscribe. Until next time,
guys.
thanks for watching. Bye,
Bye,
guys.
guys.
Bye.